Yes, welcome to Easy English by Eddie Singh, and now we are going to discuss two important, sequence of tenses. Ask sir, what are they?
So what are they?
One is that it is known as future perfect followed by simple present. Another one is simple present followed by simple future. Ask sir, what is the difference?
So what is the
What is the
difference?
Yes, it may happen or it happens generally. It happens that some action is said to have been finished in the future tense or is fixed to be completed in future tense at a time in future, at a time in, and at the same time another action has to take place in simple present. By the time another action is finished in simple present, second action will be finished in simple future. That means both these actions are interlinked. Say for example, when you reach home just today, your father will have come back from his office. Am I right? He is working in railway. So you can say, by the time I reach home, simple present. By the time I reach home, my father will have come back from his office. Will have come back is future perfect. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And by the time I reach home, it's simple present. Similarly, by the time you reach class 10, 3 years are there now?
Yes, sir.
You will reach class 10 in 3 years. Your elder brother, your cousin, will have passed class 10. See the condition. By the time you reach class 10, your elder brother will have passed class 10. Am I right?
Yes.
So you are 3 years junior to him. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And that shows that one action has to be completed in the future. That is why it has been used in future perfect. Future. So we can use future perfect along with simple present. Along with. So right now, when two actions. Yes. When two actions. Yes. No problem. I'm giving you a copy. When two actions. When two actions are interlinked. When two actions are interlinked, the one which is likely to take place in future, the one which is likely to take place in future, the one which is likely to take place in future, likely to take place in future, will be in future perfect, will be in future perfect, and the other will be in simple present, and the other will be in simple present. Simple present. Yes, one example you write. One example. By the time I reach home, by the time I reach home, RESCH, simple present. By the time I reach home, my father will have come back. By the time I reach home, RESCH, reach home, comma, my father will have come back from his office. My father will have come back from his office. So which one is in future perfect? Will have come. And which one is in simple present? Reach. Yes. Right. By the time I get back home, by the time I get back home, by the time I get back home, my mother will have cooked food for me. By the time I get back home, my mother will have cooked food for me. My mother will have cooked food for me. Am I right? Food for me. Yes. Now another one. Listen. That is called interdependent action. What is it called? That I have already dictated. When two actions are interlinked but they are interdependent, then one will be in simple present, another will be in simple future. No two simple future will be there in the same sentence. Remember, one will be simple present, another will be in simple. Let us see how. If you work hard, you will get better marks. Which one is simple future? You will get better mark. If you work hard, it is simple present. Am I right? Now you ask now, sir, what are the areas where we can use such kind of sentences? Ask this question.
So what is the
Yes,
meaning?
sometimes in conversation we are using such sentences. Like, when you are talking to a teacher or your elder parents, sometimes they will give you example that if you work hard, you will get better marks. Or if you, be punctual, you will be appreciated by your teacher. When you are talking to your elder parents or your brothers, or sometimes to some seniors, friends, they will give you suggestion. They will give you, and then you will find that they are using such sentences. Am I right? And there are that also this that future perfect is also often used while you are conversing about something, like, say that what will be the condition, what will be the scenario of India after 5-10 years. So by the time India reaches 2025, India will have made some kind of tremendous progress. Am I right? Or by the time you grow up to 19, India would have become one of the most powerful countries of the world. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So some of the observation, you may call it, some of the observations which we make in future while talking, while discussing about anything, we can use such tenses. We can also say that future introspection. Say like that. When we are making
When we are making
future introspection,
future,
we can use such tenses.
we can
Like
use
in what will happen in 2025. Let us say in India, as Modi's government always plans that in India by 2025 every Indian will have one house. Am I right?
Yes.
So every Indian will have possessed one house or one flat of their own by the year 2025 2000. Or you may call it like this: by the time I reach class 10, some of the changes might have taken place or will have taken place in CBSE. So such future introspections can be expressed in such tenses. Am I right? Now we can finish up to here. Only two clauses today we'll finish, and then we will have a small discussion, and that I will ask them to do. So let us conclude at that point. Thank you very much.